Hey everybody, Anthony Alfredo here. Today's Logitech G track lap with Fast Pasta is going to be at the virtual Talladega Superspeedway. So let's hop in and take a lap. I'm going to shoot straight off of pit road here because this is much what like qualifying will be like in real life. You're just going to launch and drive straight up onto the racetrack. You're going to try to swing wide and build up as much momentum as possible so that you can carry as much speed to the line when you start your lap. We run the top side of the racetrack because at these super speedway tracks with the restrictor plate motors, you got to build up momentum. And the best way to do that is by making the racetrack as long as possible. Now look how steep the banking is. Look at my seat leaned over and straightened back up as we come out of the banking. Long straightaway here. We don't want to get too close to the wall and expose the right side to some air on the spoiler. That would actually create more drag, so we're just going to keep our left sides on this hash mark. And then when we approach the start-finish line, it's going to be like Daytona. We're going to carry a big arc and try to get a run down the hill, down the banking to the line. The start-finish line isn't until after the tri-oval here, unlike Daytona. So you actually start turning down and get to this yellow line much earlier because the start-finish line's there. It's not in the middle of the tri-oval. So that's quite different. See, it's a little bumpy. I'm bouncing around a tad bit. Now it's just about holding a steady wheel, turning the wheel as little as possible, because the more you turn the wheel, the more speed you're scrubbing. You can let it run out a little bit wide off the yellow line, but the key is just holding that wheel as straight as possible, letting the car do what it wants to a degree, but obviously you want to keep the racetrack shortened as much as possible, but we can't go below this yellow line right here. So we're just going to wrap it tightly, but not too close because you don't want to accidentally clip the apron. That'll take away a ton of speed from your lap. There's like an added lane that opens up right here. You see that dotted line. So now the racetrack's almost a little wider through here. There's less banking down here on the tri-oval, and it's bumpy, so you got to be careful as you see me bounce around quite a bit there. Clutch in, shut the car off. Make sure we keep the engine cool on our way back to the pits. That's what a qualifying lap is like at Talladega. Obviously, when we get into the pack and are racing with a group of cars, it's going to be hectic. We're going to be on top of one another, going speeds of upwards and over 200 miles per hour, very close together. It's some of the most exciting racing for the fans and the drivers, so I hope you all tune in and enjoy it this weekend. Thanks for tuning in to this Logitech G track lap with Fast Pasta.